All right, guys, this is Mr. H. I'm back. I'm going to do another word problem. This one is taken from the August 2023 Regents 6-point question. I want to show you how I would recommend that you do it. All right, let's jump into it. It says Lydia wants to take an art class. She compares the cost at two art centers. Center A charges $25 per hour and has a registration fee of $25 as well. Center B charges $15 per hour and has a registration fee of $75. Lydia plans to take X hours of classes. All right, so now they want us to write an equation that models the situation for A, the total cost, and they also want us to write an equation for B, the center B, total cost. All right, so what we are going to do is what I was saying in the previous two videos is that these are going to be linear equations, obviously, and they're usually in standard form or slope-intercept form. Those are the two choices. In this case, this one is going to be slope-intercept form because they give us the slope. When they say $25 per hour, that's the slope. And it says there's a registration fee. So that means in order to sign up for this art class, she has to pay $25. And then once she's in the art class, she also has to pay another $25 per hour. So you would say a sub x, I'm writing as a function. Now this is going to be y equals mx plus b, slope-intercept form, but I'm going to write this as a function. And then I'm going to say the slope is 25, so it's going to be 25 times x. That's always how you find the slope, the coefficient. And then the y-intercept is 25. Boom, done. Now we're going to do the same thing for the center B. So this is going to be b of x. And this one, it charges $15 per hour, so that's the slope for that one. And then the registration fee is higher at $75. So those are our two functions. If we could come up with these two functions, that's one. That's one. So this is 2 points. Now, it says if Lydia wants to take 10 hours of class, use your equations to determine which center will cost less. So basically all you're going to do is go a sub 10, put that input in. And that's going to be 250 plus 25. So it's going to be 225 times 10 plus 25. All I'm doing is replacing the x with 10 here. So that's going to be 250 plus 25, which is 275. So for 10 hours, it's going to cost her 275. And then for the second one, do the same thing. B sub 10 is going to be 15 times 10 plus 75. So that's going to be 150 plus 75. So that's going to be 225. So it looks like this one is cheaper. Now, I didn't copy the third part. The third part says, when will these two centers have cost the same amount? And basically all you're going to do is find where they intersect. So I'm going to show you that again. So I'm going to go here, boom. Of course, you can do this algebraically. You could set a sub x equal to b sub x, and then just solve for x, right? But I am going to graph it. I always recommend graphing first, so I'm going to get rid of this. This was for the last video. And then I'm going to start fresh. So now these are functions. So I'm just going to enter a sub x is 25x plus 25. Boom, there it is. Yeah. And then we're going to do tab, and we're going to do 15x plus 75. Boom. Now, the intersection is not on the screen, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom out. So I'm going to do menu 44 until I can see something that looks like an intersection. And let's see where we are. Okay. I think we're in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now use menu 64, menu 64. I'm going to start on the left. And I'm going to pull it until I see the word intersection. So here we go. So it's saying if you spend 5 hours, if you attend either one of the centers for 5 hours, they're going to both cost $150. So 5 hours is the amount of time that would make these two equations equal. That's what the intersect is saying. Remember, X stands for hours. So after 5 hours, it would cost you $150. And that's where both of these centers, the A center and the B center, would be equivalent. So you could come here and say 5 hours is where they cost the same, where they cost the same. That's it. That's it, guys. Slope intercept form for this one. They give you a rate. That's always the slope. Slope is nothing more than the rate. And then they give you a y-intercept. And then so you make two equations, put them in slope intercept form, then you can graph them, find the intersection. Of course, once you have the equations, you can also answer any question you have. So these kind of questions, you just have to understand it's either going to be slope intercept form or standard form. Once you understand that, go find the pieces that you need. All right, I'm going to stop and post this one, and then I'm going to create another video.